Welcome back, everybody. I'm Brad.
I'm Steve.
Round 3, Game 2.
Final game of round 3.
Who's going to the final versus Deschutes?
It's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to the final round, no matter who wins this one. So Brad is currently pouring the Stones Brewing Go-To IPA. For those that haven't seen the previous videos, it is a 4.5, very low in alcohol, 65 IBU. So the hop presence is a lot for that kind of beer. Its competitor is the Founders Brewing AZACCA, which is right at 7% with 70 IBUs. You can see there's clearly a difference in color. And one of the things, if you've been watching up to this point, you'll know is that we've talked about Founders having more like more mouthfeel, more fuller beer than other beers. So it'll be interesting to see how these two stack up because they are the complete opposites. You know, it's definitely two different teams going against each other in this game here. So let's go ahead and start with the Stone. Once again, it's so crazy how they just, it's like you're smelling hops on a vine. It's good beer. Not as much with the Founders.
Nope. Smell's not there.
Also a good beer. So, I took the first disagreement, and I'm going to go ahead and say who I think should win this one, and see if we have another disagreement because you might be moving yours in instead of mine. I've got to go with the AZACCA.
Has to be Stone.
Like I said, you would win this one, but
well, let's go through why we think.
Sure. So
see
for
if
me,
I can change your mind.
Let's see if I can change your mind. For me, the Founders, it's a full beer. Where it's lacking, once again, is smell. We've passed on a couple beers that are they don't smell good, but they taste great. But to me, the balance is there. The hops are really well in that. I see where you're coming with the Stone. God, you can't beat the smell of this thing. You can't. And what I
don't think you can you can beat the taste. If you taste the AZACCA first, then put the Stone is better than if you do it the other way. So if you do the AZACCA, then the Stone, then the Stone, then the AZACCA tastes worse.
I see where you're coming. What can we say? I mean, they're both really good beers. I mean,
do you want to go to Beer Advocate and see what they say?
No, I think you win this one because I agree. Stone it's a very, very good beer, and I'm talking like marginally slim.
Right, but if you taste the AZACCA first,
I did.
Then do the Stone.
The
Stone comes through,
yep.
But if you do it the other way, I think the AZACCA tastes worse. If you taste the Stone first, then put the AZACCA tastes worse.
Yeah, and I see where you're coming from. To me, they're both great beers, right? I mean, they really are.
Yeah. If I was at Founders right now, I'd drink that.
Yeah. I think the problem with this round, too, is that they're complete opposites. If you think about it. You got one beer that you're going to drink, 4 of after mowing the lawn. Then you got another beer that you're going to struggle to get through 2, because it's a very full beer like most Founders beers are.
Right.
God, it's so good. But, I'll come to the dark side. I'll go Stone with you. It's a good beer. I mean, they're both good beers. It's just, what do you prefer?
Yeah, and I think that's what it comes down to, especially, sorry about that, if you went to a store and picked up a 6-pack of this one or this one, you would be completely fine.
Oh, yeah.
But I think, and who knows if that's what you're supposed to do, if you try one, then the other, the Stone comes out, to me, on both of them.
Yeah.
And it makes the AZACCA taste worse if you drink the Stone first.
Well, and I have to say, so, you know what, and here's where I'm going to flip to your side a little bit. Great flavor, great flavor. It's totally opposite flavors.
Oh, yeah.
But where the Stone wins, that smell.
Oh, yeah.
You can't beat that.
I think
so
it wins
that's
in
where I
taste
think it
too,
gets a
but-
little more leg. I would I level them off, right? I think both of them would be about the same, but I think the Stone comes ahead with that smell.
Right.
But if you go back and you look at, everything from the second round on,
Oh, yeah.
they're all good beers.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, we had that Griffin Claw after, I don't know, just
An
round
hour
ago.
and a half.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we're just like, wow.
Yeah, it's still
If
good.
this beer had matched up with any other beer, it would have been a great beer.
Correct.
It might have moved on. Who knows? But you got to take the best of the best, and right now we're going with Stone.
Yep. And also, what we're going to do, just to see, we'll go check Beer Advocate, come back. Even though Stone won, we'll see what they had to say, just for, I guess, giggles.
Sure.
Cool? We'll be right back.
All right.
So we're back. And
We
the
are back.
results are, they don't even know. It's 88-88.
Yeah. It's
Which,
tied.
to me, I would think they would rate higher.
Like I said, though, you've got two separate beers, depending on who's trying it and why. I mean, they're going to rate pretty close. I would rate them very close.
Right.
I say the only reason that Stone, to me, wins this one is smell. That's it.
But if you had Founders and never had Stone, would you give it like a 95?
No, I think I'd stay in the 88 range because you don't have
But
that
what would you
nose.
get Stone if, it wasn't paired with Founders?
But here's where I knock Stone, right? That mouthfeel isn't there because it is a lower alcohol beer.
Right.
It
It's
is
gonna
a
be
lighter
lighter.
beer.
Right.
So when I think IPAs, I'm kind of almost in the center of these two, and that's why I think they're both different medians, and right there is the average, and
Okay.
and I can't disagree with the masses.
Okay. Okay, so Stone wins. It's going to the final.
Yeah.
So.
Clearly, we agree with
Yeah.
everyone else.
Yep.
You've got a taste. I've got a taste.
Mine's just better.
You got to tell yourself.
Until next time, I'm Brad.
Yeah, I'm Steve.
Happy brewing.
See you next time.